All right, good morning again. Just got back home. They're only one delivery series. They said they were a little slow today, which is going to happen. So I get time to go for a little walk and then cook me up some breakfast and then start figuring out what type of exercise I'm going to do today, which most likely is going to include bench. I'm going to do a big exercise come Saturday. I'll probably head out to Shorewood. I hear geese. They might be over in the Mud River, back that way. I'm looking at the pond. So that was where we blasted a hole with the pistol and rifles, trying to break it up. It looks like we're going to get some melting going on. It's supposed to be in the 30s. You know, eventually that will melt. I'm trying to think of whether I need to bust a hole in there again. And then there's one tree branch which I might pull out of there and put in the habitat pile. And then if I get the right price, I'll have a guy come out and kind of dig it out, maybe that way. I'm trying to determine which would be the lower ground and make the pond about twice the size it is. The original investment on here was about $600, and I'd like to probably invest that in again, but we'll see. If I get some good rains and the water level gets back up to the top where it needs to be, maybe I'll hold off. Coming out here and getting the blood moving, getting some sunshine in, which helps with your motivation. If you stay indoors, you stay away from the sun, it's going to drop your motivation down. There's just a lot of benefits to sunshine against your skin. It produces vitamin D3, which is great for your health. Also produces some other chemical reactions which make you feel happy. Maybe that's why they're always so happy in the southern Caribbean and that, because they get plenty of sun. Now, too much of a good thing, but getting about 15-20 minutes of sun a day will improve your mood. And going for a walk will improve your circulatory system and strengthen your heart and lungs. And it also allows you to kind of empty out some of your day-to-day stresses that might stick with you, you know, and allows you to sit there and think things through in a more happy environment. At least it does for me. I think a walk in the sunshine when the weather is more agreeable, I think is a beneficial thing. I always feel better afterwards. I just got back from my one delivery, earned a little bit of money. I tend to like to catch 2 or 3 first thing in the morning. And when it's busy enough, I do. When it's not, well, then I come home and go to plan B. Always got to be a plan B. And sometimes a plan C. Oh, we got an animal trail here. It almost was looking like a... So you can tell they come across, and that's where they walk through. So they're coming from the woods, so most likely deer. And those are the kind of things you need to pay attention when you're walking. You look for trails. There's another one. And it lets you know that you still have a lot of stuff that's coming through. Looks like, maybe that was man-made, because I'm looking at a red, I'm looking at these red markers. They're marking the power lines towards the house. It's going to suck when I pull them out. I didn't ask him to put them in. So it's nice that they marked them. I won't dig there. So right now it's chilly. It's about 32 degrees. But it's sunny, so that helps. Little to no wind. Because this direction is usually the windy direction. And then when I get up there further where I've got open fields on both sides, yeah, it can pick up a little bit. So the reason I like to watch other creators, one of my favorites is Michael at the Body Beatdown, because he'll go out there and do these morning walks. He'll do the early morning spins. You know, he's always getting it done. So the days that I'm not feeling very motivated, and I start making excuses for myself, well, I think about, what would Michael do? Well, Michael would get out there and walk. You know, Michael would get out there and lift. So that's what I'm doing. I got up earlier this morning, which helps me get more stuff done before I go to work. Because for a while it was just work, eat, work, sleep, rinse, repeat. And that doesn't make for a very enjoyable lifestyle. You got to go out and enjoy things. You got to get active. I like to lift when I'm in the gym, and lifting, I feel better about myself. Feel better about myself afterwards. You know, I can feel the pump, the circulation, the swelling of the muscles, whatever. They're all positive things. They all make you feel good about yourself. You know, people say, oh, they just lift because they're self-centered and stuff like that. Well, okay, yeah, nothing wrong with being self-centered. I mean, who's going to take care of you? It's got to be you. Now, it doesn't mean you sit there and look down or make fun of other people for their choices. You don't. I concentrate on me. What can I do to improve my health? What can I do to preserve my wealth? You know, what can I do to make life more enjoyable for me and the wife? You know, that's the kind of things I strive for, because when you're happy, you tend to be healthier. When you're not stressed, you tend to be able to get things done. You're more productive. And when you're more productive, well, you feel better about yourself. At least I do. So, I mean, I've had people make comments on my list, well, I would rather just do less weight and do more reps. Great. That's good stuff. And if that's what you like, absolutely. Nothing wrong with that. That'll get you in great shape. I like to see how strong I can keep myself. It's not ego. I want to stay strong. And it takes a lot of work. Just like staying in shape takes a lot of work. Just like anything that's positive in your life takes a lot of work. Just because I'm not doing a certain sort of exercise doesn't mean you shouldn't be. Doesn't make it wrong. There's 1,000 ways to get in shape. And all of them have their benefits. And, you should absolutely, work towards those. And don't let anybody, especially a perfect stranger, sit there and tell you what you're doing is wrong. It's like, man, you don't know me. I got weights everywhere. And I'm wondering if I should start bringing my 245 pounds in from the field, maybe clean them up and paint them and bring them downstairs. Inquiring minds want to know. So anyway, thanks for joining me on this walk. I did an earlier video, which I used the word hopefully way too often, but I think I might post that too, just for Chuck giggles. And there's Binks, waiting for Daddy. Its appearance, Binks the Ninja Cat. There she goes. What's up there, kitty kitty? Yeah, where you been, Daddy? Yep, I hear you. So remember, rest, nutrition, proper exercise, hydration. Just get in the gym and lift. And beware the Ninja Kitty. Ninja Kitty Kitty. Yep. She goes, well, I'll stay out here for about 5 minutes and I'm going to go right back in.